Have you ever wondered why some men effortlessly attract women without flashy cars, six-pack abs, or a fat bank account? What if I told you that the secret to winning a woman's heart isn't about grand gestures or trying to be someone you're not? It's about the little things, the everyday actions that most men overlook. Today, I'm revealing the 10 things women secretly love that men do. And trust me, by the end of this, you'll understand why these small, thoughtful actions can make you stand out from 99% of men. Stick around, because I've got a bonus tip that will change the way you approach relationships forever. Introduction. The misconception about attraction. Let's face it, society has conditioned us to believe that attraction is all about looks, money, and status. We see it in movies, advertisements, and social media. The guy with the chiseled jawline, the luxury car, and the designer wardrobe always gets the girl. But here's the truth. Real-life attraction doesn't work that way. If it did, you wouldn't see average-looking guys with amazing partners who adore them. So, what's the secret? It's not about what you have. It's about how you make her feel. Women are drawn to men who make them feel seen, valued, and emotionally secure. It's the small, consistent actions that build trust, connection, and attraction over time. And the best part, these actions don't require a six-figure salary or a gym membership. They require thoughtfulness, attentiveness, and a genuine desire to make her life better. In this video, we're diving deep into the 10 things women secretly love that men do. These are the everyday actions that trigger something deep in a woman's heart, something that goes beyond physical attraction or material possessions. By the end of this, you'll have a clear understanding of how to stand out from the crowd and build a connection that lasts. And don't forget to stick around for the bonus tip. It's a game changer. 1. Start her car on a cold morning. Let's start with something simple, yet incredibly impactful. Starting her car on a cold morning. If you live in a place where winters are brutal, you know how miserable it is to get into a freezing car. The steering wheel feels like ice, the seats are stiff, and it takes forever for the heater to kick in. Now imagine this, she's getting ready for work, grabbing her bag, and when she steps outside, her car is already warmed up and waiting for her. How do you think that makes her feel? This small gesture tells her that you're paying attention. You're thinking about her comfort and well-being, even when she hasn't asked for it. It's not about whether she's capable of starting her own car. Of course, she is. It's about showing her that you care enough to make her life a little easier. Research from the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships shows that small, consistent acts of kindness build emotional security in relationships more than grand, one-time gestures. When you start her car on a cold morning, you're not just warming up the engine, you're warming up her heart. She feels valued, cared for, and deeply connected to you. 2. Pump her gas. Next up, pumping her gas. Now, I know what you're thinking. This seems like such a small thing. But here's the thing. It's not about the action itself. It's about what it represents. Women are incredibly independent these days. They can pay their bills, run businesses, and handle life's challenges with ease. But that doesn't mean they don't appreciate a man who steps up in small, everyday moments. Picture this. She's had a long day at work, and she's mentally drained. She pulls into a gas station, and before she even reaches for her wallet, you step out, swipe your card, and start pumping the gas. No words, no hesitation, just action. What does this tell her? It tells her that you're dependable, that you pay attention, and that you're the kind of man who takes initiative. This isn't about outdated gender roles or implying that she can't do it herself. It's about showing her that you're willing to step up and make her life easier. It's a subtle display of leadership. And trust me, women notice. They're drawn to men who take charge in small, meaningful ways. 3. Pull out her chair at a restaurant. Chivalry isn't dead, it's just rare. And that's exactly why a small gesture, like pulling out her chair at a restaurant, can make such a big impact. You're at a nice restaurant. The host leads you to your table, And instead of sitting down first, you smoothly pull out her chair. No grand gestures, no over-the-top theatrics, just a natural, effortless move. Here's what this tells her. You were raised right. You respect and value her. You know how to make a woman feel special in ways that most men overlook. And here's the best part. When a woman feels respected, she automatically feels more attracted to you. A study from the Journal of Social Influence found that women are significantly more drawn to men who display polite, respectful behavior in social settings. So pulling out her chair isn't just polite. It's a power move in attraction. It sets you apart from the guys who rush to sit down without a second thought. 4. Give her roses. There's something about flowers that just hits different for women. It's not about the flower itself, it's about what it represents. A single rose isn't expensive or extravagant, but when a woman receives flowers, especially when she's not expecting them, it sparks emotion. Why? Because it's a symbol of appreciation and thoughtfulness. You didn't get them because it was her birthday or Valentine's Day. You got them simply because you thought of her. And let's be honest, women don't just want to be loved. They want to be adored. They want to feel special. Studies show that unexpected gifts create a surge of dopamine, the brain's feel-good chemical. So when you hand her a rose out of nowhere, you're not just giving her a flower, you're giving her an instant boost of happiness, and that's priceless. 5. Give her chocolates. Want a ridiculously easy way to make her feel better after a long day? Chocolate. Now, this might sound overly simple, but there's actual science behind this. Chocolate literally releases dopamine, the same brain chemical associated with pleasure and happiness. A study published in Neuroscience and Biobehavioral Reviews found that eating chocolate increases serotonin levels, which can reduce stress and instantly lift someone's mood. So picture this. She's had a rough day. Maybe work was overwhelming, or something upset her, and she doesn't even feel like talking. Instead of saying, "Cheer up," you hand her a small box of her favorite chocolates. No words, no long speech, just thoughtful action. It's a tiny move, but it sends a huge message. I see you, I care about you, and I want to make your day a little better. 6. Help her with her coat. There's a certain timeless elegance in small, effortless gestures, and helping her with her coat is one of them. Picture this. It's a chilly evening, and as you're about to leave, she reaches for her coat. Instead of just standing there, you casually step in, lift it off the hook, and hold it open for her. She slides her arms in, and just like that, you've effortlessly set yourself apart from every other guy who doesn't think to do this. Why does this matter? Because details make the difference. It's not about whether she needs help. It's about how it makes her feel protected, cared for, and valued. Think about the old-school gentleman, the kind who made women feel adored without needing to say much. This is that same energy, and trust me, she notices.
7. Kiss her forehead. Forehead kisses are different. They're not just about attraction, they're about deep emotional security. It's the kind of kiss that says something without saying anything at all. You're walking her to her door after a date. She's wrapped up in your arms, and instead of going for her lips, you place a slow, deliberate kiss on her forehead. At that moment, she doesn't just feel wanted, she feels safe. That's the magic of a forehead kiss. It's not about desire, it's about reassurance. It tells her, I'm here and I've got you. And the best part? Women remember these moments. It's the little things that stay with them long after the night is over. 8. Plan a date without making her do the work. Here's where a lot of guys miss the mark. Most men ask, so, what do you want to do? But the guy she actually feels drawn to says, be ready by 7, I've got it covered. You see the difference? Women love a man who takes initiative, a man who plans instead of making her do all the work. And here's the best part. It doesn't have to be expensive. You could plan a simple sunset walk, a cozy movie night, or even a coffee shop date with her favorite drink waiting for her when she arrives. The effort is what makes it attractive. It tells her, I put thought into this. I want to spend time with you, and I'm making it easy for you to just show up and enjoy. Most guys don't do this. Be the exception. 9. Open the door for her. You know what never goes out of style? Respect. And opening the door for her, whether it's the car door or the door to a building, is a universal sign of it. A lot of guys think that's old-fashioned, that women don't care about that anymore. Wrong. Women notice the little things, and something as small as holding the door open creates a lasting impression. Think about it. How many times have you seen a guy rush through a door without even thinking about the woman behind him? Now imagine this. She's about to get into the car, but before she reaches for the handle, you step ahead and open it for her. She smiles, gets in, and when you walk around to the driver's side, guess what? She's still thinking about that tiny, thoughtful move. You just separated yourself from the pack. Simple, easy, effective. 10. Be faithful. Let's be real. This is the most important thing on this list. You can plan dates, buy her flowers, and kiss her forehead all you want. But if you're not faithful, none of it means anything. A woman who knows she's your only option will give you everything. But the moment she senses that she's just one of many, the connection starts to fall apart. Here's the truth. Loyalty is rare in a world where distractions are everywhere. Being a man who can be trusted is a superpower. It's not just about not cheating. It's about being consistent. It's about making her feel like she's the only woman in the world, not just in words, but in actions. A truly high-value man doesn't need options because he knows a good woman is worth more than any temporary thrill. Bonus tip: remember the little things. Here's the ultimate secret. Women notice everything. The way you remember her coffee order, the way you text her good morning before she even thinks about it, the way you make her feel safe just by being around. It's not about grand gestures, it's about consistency. Because at the end of the day, women don't fall for the loudest guy in the room. They fall for the man who shows up, pays attention, and makes them feel cherished, not just once, but over and over again. Conclusion. So, what's the real secret behind all of this? It's not about impressing her with flashy gestures or material things. It's about showing up in ways most guys don't. It's about the small, thoughtful actions that make her feel seen, safe, and special. If you can master these 10 things and remember the bonus tip, you'll stand out from 99% of men, and that's how you build a connection that lasts.